name is Siti Nur Adilah, binti Zainal Abidin.
Hi, my name is Nur Syafiqah binti Musa.
Hi, my name is Ayuni Natasha binti Muhamad Yusaini.
Hi, my name is Nur Syafiqah binti Abdul. Hi, my name is Haziqah Nabila binti Azni.
And we are from T-BA1183E4.
Turkey is located on the Black, Aegean and Mediterranean seas. The Turkish Straits, the Sea of Marmara, the Straits of Bosphorus and Dardanelles form the boundary between Europe and Asia. As a result, Turkey is considered to be in both southeastern Europe and southwestern Asia. Recep Tayyip Erdogan is Turkish politician serving as President of Turkey since 2014. He previously served as Prime Minister of Turkey from 2003 to 2014 and as Mayor of Istanbul from 1994 to 1998. He founded Justice and Development Party in 2001, leading it to election victories in 2002, 2007 and 2011 before standing down upon his election as President in 2014. He later returned to AKP leadership in 2017. Current population of Turkey is 83,746,825 people as of Wednesday, November 6, 2019. Turkey population is estimated at 83,429,615 people at mid-year according to UN data. Turkey population is equivalent to 1.8% of world population. The gross domestic product in Turkey was worth $766.51 billion in 2018. The GDP value of Turkey represents 2.31% of the world economy GDP at current prices. GDP in Turkey averaged $832.52 billion in 2011, reaching an all-time high of $950.58 billion in 2018. And a record low of $644.64 billion in 2009.
The first economic performance is textile. Textile industry is one of the most important sectors in the economy of Turkey in terms of GDP, exports and employment. It comprises to 10% of the country's GDP and 20% of the country's total employment. It constitutes to 40% of the total industrial production of the country. Turkey export of finished garments amount to $8 billion a year and makes 5% of the total global trade. Turkey has abundant availability of cotton as a traditional cotton growing country. The next for economic performance is food processing. Food processing is the important industry in manufacturing sector of Turkish economy. Turkey is the large manufacturer and exporter of agriculture in food and beverage producer. It is the Middle East largest and the 7th largest worldwide, from fruits and vegetables through to flowers and confectionery. In fact, it is the 7th largest agricultural producer in The achievement in this country is Turkey Olympic. Turkey first participated at the Olympic Games in 1908 and has sent athletes to compete in most editions of the Summer Olympic Games since then. Turkey has also participated in most Winter Olympic Games since their first appearance in 1936. Turkish athletes have won a total of 91 medals, divided into 39 golds, 24 silvers, and 28 bronze. Turkey won the most medals in wrestling. Next is high-speed train. Turkey's high-speed train speed between Ankara and Istanbul, a 533-kilometer journey made in about 3 hours 45 minutes to 4 hours. Station stops may be made at Sinkan, Polatli, Eskişehir, Bozüyük, Arifiye, Izmit and Gebze. Not all trains make all the station stops. The train features four classes of service, which is economy, economy plus, business and business plus. The plus means you pay 15 extra of Turkey lira and receive breakfast on morning trains and dinner on evening trains.
Let's move to inflation rate of Turkey. Inflation arises from the persistent and gradual increase in the economy's average price rate. Simply put, there is a general increase in the price of goods and services over time during inflation. In such situation, prices usually increase from month to month and year to year, and thus the economy does not achieve its stabilization target with this pressure of inflation. Inflation results is an average price rise. The inflation rate helps us to understand how much the price of goods and services has risen in an economy a year. Next, this is a formula of inflation rate. Inflation rate equal to CPI this year minus by CPI previous year divided by CPI previous year and then multiplied by 100.
The highest rate of inflation in Turkey is on 2018 with a 16.33% of the consumer price index. It means that this country on that year has to spend too much money to buy only a few goods. The causes of why inflation rate getting highest within 2016 to 2018 are because of Turkey's finance minister has blamed opportunism and stockpiling for a soaring rate of inflation that reached almost 25% in September in the wake of currency crisis that fueled a boom price. Berat al-Bayrat hit out at speculative pricing after data released on Wednesday showed that consumer prices jumped 24.5% from the same period in 2017, up from 17.9% the previous month. The hard rise in inflation follows a currency crisis that erupted in August after a row with Donald Trump exacerbated underlying fears about the Turkish economy's health. Although the currency has since strengthened from record lows, it has lost 37% of its values against the dollar since the start of the year, pushing up the cost of fuel and other imports. The lira fell 1.44% following the worse than expected figures, although it reversed some of those losses.
The lowest rate of inflation in Turkey is on 2013 with a 7.5% of the consumer price index. It means that this country on that year has to use a little money to buy only a few goods. Turkey inflation rate down to 8.2% in August. Turkey's consumer price index rose 8.2% in August, down from 8.9% a month earlier. A slowdown in the rise of clothing and food prices was able to offset rising imports, costs driven by a weakening lira. Turkey inflation rate down to 7.88% in September. Turkey inflation rate decelerated to 7.88% in September 2013, the lowest rate in 4 months from 8.2% last month. A decrease in the prices of housing and food was enough to cover a rise in transport costs.
Unemployment rate has defined that many people are unable to look for a job from the available pool of labor. It is commonly observed that the rate of unemployment tends to be low when the economy witnesses growth from time to time, which is indicated in the rate of growth of GDP. Overall, when the company is better, then the unemployment rate will get lower and vice versa.
The highest rate of unemployment in Turkey is on 2009 with a 12.55% of the total labor force. Drops in unemployment at Turkey were caused by the economic shrinkage caused by the severe waves of the 2008 until 2009 global economic crisis hitting Turkey, prompting highs in unemployment. Later, a sudden fall in unemployment was experienced along with rapid growth starting in 2010. On June of this year, 20,000 people joined the workforce but were unable to find jobs, while some 96,000 people who had jobs have also lost their jobs. In June, the employment drop in the construction sector was 54,000, meaning that the number of workers in the sector dropped to 1,800,000. Despite the drop in agriculture, industry and construction, employment in June in the service sector increased by 62,000. With the addition of the 20,000 who joined the workforce in June but unable to find jobs, 116,000 people were added to the army of the unemployed, thus increasing unemployment to 9.9%.
Employment in Turkey is in 2020 with a 8.15 of the total labor force. This means on this year the chance for people in Turkey to get job is higher than another year. After 2008 mortgage crisis, there was a decrease in the production and investment level. Turkish government tried to take some action in order to decrease this unemployment rate. So, in order to minimize unemployment, all the factors that cause this problem should be analyzed. To achieve this objective, quarterly data of the variables between 2003 and 2019 is evaluated with Mars method. As a result, it will be possible to make some recommendations to minimize this problem in Turkey. Other than that, the lowest point of the crisis before 2010 was the first quarter of 2009, when unemployment rate were 16.1% overall and 19.3% in non-agriculture. The tempo fell in following quarter. As a result, the annual average of official unemployment in 2009 was 13% and non-agriculture unemployment was 16%. In 2010 and 2011, unemployment dropped to 11% and 9% respectively, falling 4 points from the 2009 average. In non-agriculture unemployment, it fell 5 points from its 2009 average. The effect of high growth experienced in 2010 and 2011, as well as the unexpected increase in the job generating capacity of growth, play an important role. Research highlight the sector that contribute to Turkey economy, inflation rate, and also its unemployment rate. We can see that one of the most important sector that contribute to the Turkey economy is the textile industry. This industry contribute 40% of the production to the country. Food processing, automotive, Turkey achievements such as Turkey Olympic and high-speed train also contribute to the Turkey economy. Turkey faced inflation in the year 2008 until 2018. This country's highest rate of inflation is from 2016 until 2018. While in the year of 2008 until 2009, it is Turkey's lowest inflation rate. The price of the house and also the price of the food was decreased during this time. In addition, this country also faced unemployment from year 2016 until 2018. 2008 until 2009 is the highest rate of unemployment in Turkey. While in the year 2009 until 2012, it showed that the unemployment rate of Turkey is lower than the year 2008. This makes the number of people asking for jobs higher than in the year 2008.